Hey Dragon Slayers. Our last couple of videos have all been about cooking and various cooking methods. So today's video is going to be about non-cooking ideas for those of you that just really hate cooking, which I know there's a lot of you out there. So I get it. You don't always feel like cooking anything at all, nor do you always have the time. In these situations, it really helps to have some proteins around that you can throw together in virtually no time at all. Try to keep things on hand like hard boiled eggs, cooked chicken breasts, sliced deli meats, canned salmon, higher protein, lower fat cheeses. Try mozzarella or Swiss from skim milk. These have excellent protein to energy ratios and still taste spectacular, but best of all, don't require any cooking methods at all. So, with canned tuna and hard boiled eggs on hand, you can make a quick, high protein salad in no time. You just open up the can, you have your greens, you can buy like an organic spring green mix. You can take some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, throw it all together, drizzle a little vinegar and maybe a little olive oil, salt, pepper on it. There you go. That's it. It takes less than 5 minutes to put together a pretty tasty meal. Another example would be sliced deli meats and cheeses. So, like a low fat Swiss cheese has higher grams of protein than fat. So, be sure to read the labels. You always want to make sure that you're getting more protein than you are fat. But you can snack on that very easily. Smoked salmon and goat cheese. It looks amazing, it tastes amazing, and is ridiculously healthy. Takes less than 30 seconds to make. You just open up your can of salmon, slice up your goat cheese, and there you go. Another great example is fresh mozzarella. It has a great PE ratio. You can add slices of tomato, a little bit of basil, drizzle some olive oil and balsamic vinegar, and you've basically got a bruschetta without the bread, which is pretty nice. Even a can of tuna becomes way more appetizing when you chop up some scallions for crunch, color, and flavor. I personally don't like canned tuna that much. I love fresh tuna. So like I will do tuna steaks at least once a week, sometimes once every other week or so. But if you like canned tuna or don't mind it, it's very easy. You just open the can. You can add green onions, white onions, any sort of onion that you want for flavor. You can even do the same thing with the side salad. Mix greens, cherry or grape tomatoes, throw in your onions, maybe even some herbs. I love herbs. Rosemary, thyme are some of my favorites. Also dill. It adds a nice brightness. Lemon juice, and throw the tuna in there, mix together, and there you go. So if you have leftover chicken breasts, or hard boiled eggs in your refrigerator, you can even make a Cobb salad, right? It's the same process. You're just mixing and combining the ingredients together, but it doesn't require any like turning on a stove or an oven. Another one of my favorites is no sugar beef jerky. So this one can be a little harder to find. My local grocery store has it. Yours may or may not, but you can definitely find some online. You really want to make sure that there's no sugar added. Most beef jerky is cured through a process of sugar and salt. So there are some that don't have any sugar and they simply cure it in salt. It's just dried meat. That's it. You want as little ingredients as possible, right? It should be the meat, the salt, and that's it. And maybe one ingredient or so for a preservative. I find that this makes an excellent snack. So, Dr. Ted Naiman makes a note towards the end of his section on cooking that I thought was really great. He says to start eating now the way that you're going to eat forever. Eating is a lifelong endeavor, it's not something with a stop date. Make sure you enjoy the process. I could not possibly agree with that more. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, And you can support me at Patreon. The link is in the description below. And remember that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.